Welcome to my home screen. I want to show you how to create an interactive game in Canva using any learning standard. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is go to my favorite web browser and I am going to go to Canva. Once I am in Canva, I am going to just sign in as myself. This is my personal Gmail account. And from my Gmail account, if it's not already listed on your sidebar, you're looking for Canva AI. Once you are in Canva AI, you are going to type this prompt. I need to go get the prompt. Give me 1 second. Okay, so the prompt is going to be create an interactive game called Climb the Ladder with 8 steps with the following standard. Okay, so here's the prompt that I've come up with or that I've decided to use because I know it will work. Create a simple interactive style educational game for, now this says AP World History. Shout out to the AP World History teacher for showing me this. But this is going to be an educational style game for, let's say, math students, and it could be high school or middle school. You can make it as specific as you want. The game should be climb the rope concept, where each correct answer helps the student move higher. Include, and right here is what I'm gonna say, um, the Georgia, or let's say Virginia, 8th grade math standards. Um, Virginia, and I should probably say Virginia SOL 8th grade math standards. Now, if you have a document, I would highly suggest that you upload that document using this plus sign. And if that's what you want this game to be based upon, then you say create that game based upon this document. All right, so I'm going to make sure that I click code because that is important. And then I'm going to click return. It is going to think through this activity. Now, this is going to be broad and it's only 8 questions. Keep that in mind. We can also use AI to create 25 questions based on the document. So if you want to like create more questions and make it broader, then you could tell Copilot, hey, create 25 questions that I can use in Kahoot or that I can use in Booklet and upload that document as a PDF with that prompt, and it will generate those questions for you. And from there, you copy and paste. If um if you are hesitant and you're not sure about the content, please, please, please make sure that what you upload to the AI is what you need for your learning experience. Do not go beyond the scope of the standard for which you are teaching. AI is not perfect, but it does help us be more efficient. So I say that to say, check the work that Canva and AI produce for you. Now, once this is produced, it is going to show up as a double screen, which we're waiting on. And then you'll have the opportunity, here we go, you'll have the opportunity to go through it. All right, so they have given us 10 questions with 4 choices each. That's nice. They gave us 10 questions. I thought it was only going to give us 8, but this one gave us 10 questions. So we start climbing. Here we go. And there's no time on this. Now, the older students get, the more likely they are to be apathetic. And so I encourage you to embrace the apathy, but also still hold students responsible. I have students that will go through this and they will literally cheat their way through. And I tell them that if they make a 100, they have to be willing to come up and share with me how to do a problem on the board. And if they cannot do that, then they lose. Like this is out of 10 questions. If they make a 100, they lose 10 points. And they get another opportunity. But I don't let them go until they get a question right. And if they don't get a question right, then they have to go back and learn more. So it is important that we hold students accountable. Okay, so now I'll place a blog about that and I'll put the link somewhere. Look, once you get past this point, because I don't want to make this more than 10 minutes. Students are going to answer each question. Is the slope of the line that's passing through these points is the change in y over the change in x. This one is changing from 8 to 2, so that's a drop of 6, and then a drop of 2. So a drop of 6 over a drop of 2 is going to be a positive 3. And it goes to the next question. At the end, okay, which value satisfies being greater than 4? In order to be greater than 4, this number has to be more than 7, so we're going to go with 8. A right triangle, this is a 3, 4, and 5, so that's going to be 10. Teach them the Pythagorean triples. If a transformation flips over a line that is a reflection, the value of 144, that's a perfect square, which is 12. Scientific notation, large, left, add, right, subtract. We're moving to the right, so we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be a positive, because, it's a negative because it's less than. I made a mistake. All right, same base, add the exponents 3 to the 6. And you're going to add 17, so that's 22. You get 11. I said 11. Come on. And the volume of a cylinder, pi r, I think is pi r squared times the height. So pi r squared times the height. Pi, let's see, r squared is 9. 9, 9. The height is 5. 9 times 45. 4, 8, 12. I'm going to go with 144. Irrational number. This one, outstanding job. Now, the downside about this is once students complete, you have no way to receive what they got. So I have asked my students to bring me their screen when they finish. And if I think it took them a really short amount of time, that's when we're going to have a little one-on-one at the end to make sure they understand. Where do we go from here? I'm so glad you asked. From here, you're going to press publish. And this is where you will have to pay. If your district does not have it, then you copy the code and bring it over to somewhere else.